Alright guys, Good Noah here, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. So in this video I want to show you how you can create Facebook ads for your business or for other businesses from scratch to finish. So Facebook makes it possible for you to be able to target people and make them marketing proposals or sponsored adverts, in short. So what happens is that you get your product or your services, you show it to a targeted audience of people on Facebook. This works well because Facebook is an interest-based platform. It's a social media platform where people interact and talk about themselves. So Facebook has this data ready for you as a marketer to use it to help your businesses grow or to help other persons grow their business. Alright, so in this video I'll be covering from scratch to finish what you need to do to start running Facebook adverts. So if you like videos like this, you should subscribe to this YouTube channel. I make videos like this. Videos that will help you grow your business using paid traffic. So without out of the way, let's begin. First, you have to go to the Facebook Business Manager. If you do not know how to get here, I've already created a video that covers how you can get here, and I'll put the link in the description box, or I'll pin it somewhere up here so you can get access to it. You watch it and then you come to this point where you have to start creating advert. Now this is the Facebook ads manager. So if you all you have to do is come to here where I say Facebook business.facebook.com /ads manager and all of that. So this is where we create our adverts from. This is where we do all of the magic, and then we send this advert to people who are going to be seeing them. So this is a step-by-step method that I'm going to be showing you, so you should follow keenly, follow it with interest. So first we are here. This is the ads manager, and we come here where it says create. You can use this green button here, or you can use this one here. All right, so we're going to use the green button and then we click on create. So Facebook gives you a number of objectives that you can use to create your advert. So these are the objectives you can find on Facebook. All right, excuse me, these are the objectives you can find on Facebook, and you can use any of them to grow your business. So I'm just going to go I'm going to explain these things, what they do, or what they will help you achieve as a business. So awareness, like it says, it just helps you create an awareness for people to be aware of your brand. All right, consideration, this helps you get for the first one here where it says traffic. It helps you get traffic to, say, your website, your landing page, your sales page, or wherever you want to channel the traffic to. Engagement makes it easy for people to see your posts, like your post, like your page or your events, respond to your events, or share this post. All right, app install, if you have an app and you want people to go and install them, this would work best for you. Video views, if you just want people to watch your videos, this is great for you. Lead generation, if you want to collect leads through Facebook or Instagram, this would be fine for you. Messages, if you want people to send you messages on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, this would be fine for you. Conversions, where it says here it says your ads are shown to people who are most likely to buy. So these are like the serious end of things. Catalog sales, if you have a catalog, you use your target audience to show people ads within your catalogs, from your catalog. So store traffic is if you have a physical store and you want to select people from a particular area to get to see your store. So store traffic might be great for you. See this way, these are the 3 stages of interaction or business interaction. The awareness is when somebody gets to know you. They are just getting to see you, and after seeing you, they begin to consider. All right, they begin to consider if they should actually deal with you or not to deal with you. All right, then conversion is where they've concluded that, okay, we are now aware of this guy. We've gone through his profile, his landing page, his sales page, his whatever, and we think he's cool and we want to deal with him. So say this way, these are the 3 stages or the 3 campaign objective levels on Facebook. All right, so for the purpose of this video, we are just going to be running a traffic campaign because we want to channel people to our website or our landing page. All right, so we selected traffic and we want Facebook to help us get traffic. So down here you can come where you name your campaigns. So it's good that you name your campaign so it's easy for you to keep track, because as you continue to run adverts, you're going to have a very busy ads manager dashboard. So it's important that you name them with something that is easy for you to remember, or something that relates to what you're actually advertising, so you know how to sort your campaigns as time goes. So I'm just going to make this testing adverts 1. All right, so you name the campaign, the ad set level, testing ad sets, and testing ad. So these are the 3 stages of the Facebook ads creation. So we have the campaign level, we have the ad set level, and then we have the ad level. So I'm just going to name that testing ad. So that's all we have to do, and then we click on continue, and we are going straight to where we start the main stuff. So this is now the campaign level, and we've done what we have to do, or we've done what we need to do here, and then we just continue with next. So this is now the ad set level, and we've checked on website because we want people to come to our website. All right, so if you want people to come to your messenger, you just have to check messenger. That means you'll be able to send people messages, or people will be able to send you messages as a call to action. If you want them to come to your WhatsApp, you can select this if you have your WhatsApp connected already. All right, if you have your WhatsApp connected, you can channel them to send you messages on WhatsApp. But for this video, we are trying to push them to our website because we want them to see what we want them to see. All right, so we've selected website, and then we're going to leave everything here. We're going to leave it here. We're going to leave everything here turned off. Here we have the budget. This is where you tell Facebook how much you want to pay. This can be a daily budget or a lifetime budget, but we are going to leave it at daily budget, and then you decide how much you want to pay daily to Facebook. So you set as it pleases you. All right, so you just set them the amount. So I'm going to leave this at $5 for the purpose of this ad. Here you can decide to schedule your ad. If you want this ad to start at a particular time frame, you can set it. Personally, I don't like to set this. I want it to start running immediately they approve it. All right, so we leave there as blank as it should be. All right, we come down to our audience, and this is where the main stuff starts to happen. All right, so as you can see, we have the location set to Nigeria because that's where I'm making this video from. So that is my location. You can decide to edit it to whatever location you want. All right, and this place here says location and people living in or recently in this location. This is very important, especially if you sell a physical product and you are trying to target a particular set of people. All right, let's say for instance you sell a product that you cannot ship outside of Lagos, or you cannot ship across the entire country. You want people in a particular area to be people who see this advert because that's the area you can cover. All right, or for some reasons you just feel that the people you have in a particular position, a particular location, are the people who would be most suitable to see your advert, or your potential customers. In this case, you have to select that the people who see this advert must be people who are living in that location. By default, it is people living in or recently in this location. This simply means that if you wanted to target people who live currently in Abuja, all right, or you want to target people who are in Abuja, only people who are in Abuja, and this is turned on, this means that you equally be reaching people who visited Abuja recently. All right, so if they are in Kano, if they are based in Kano but they came to Abuja recently, they will be seeing this advert from Kano. If they are in Lagos and they just visited Abuja recently, they will be seeing this advert. So this is important that you fix it you have to select what you actually want. All right, so this one says people recently in this location, or people traveling in this location. Personally, I like to keep it as people who live in this location, because I want them to be people who see the advert. So with that sorted, we come to where we have our location. This is Nigeria as a whole, but you can do it by state, by cities, or by whatever you want. You can even do it internationally if you want. You can select countries around the world if you want, but I'm just going to leave this at I'm going to leave it at Nigeria. But if you want to change it, all you have to do is just come here and add the locations. You can come here and type Lagos. Type Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria. You can type Rivers. Here is Rivers, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Okay, so we have Rivers State, Nigeria. You can add Abuja, put all what you want. This is a federal capital territory, so you add everything you want if that's what you want. All right, but I'm just going to remove all of them and make it a broad targeting, because we want to target people in the whole of the country. So we have just Nigeria. So we have our location set to Nigeria, and from here you can see the potential reach. As you can see, we have 33 million people. This simply means these are the people who are in Nigeria, because we've not narrowed our audience. So Facebook is showing you this as the potential reach, but that's not going. Your advert is not going to be reaching everybody in Nigeria. So from here you can edit the date, the age of the people you want to see this advert. So we are going to edit it, and we're going to select from 25 to 55. We are selecting this for no reasons. All right, so before now you must have decided, or you must have done a research that tells you the kind of audience that you want to target. So if you do not have a clear idea of the people you want to target, you can leave this as broad as possible. So you can leave it from 18 to whatever. This means you are giving Facebook the room to help you go and try out the audience, and from there you get to start having a proper idea of the people who are interested through their engagement, through their activities on your site. All right, so we are going to leave it this broad, or we can just narrow. Let's narrow it down. So take it to 25 to, let's make it 50, 25 to 50. So if you notice right here, our potential reach has dropped because we now have narrowed it slightly. So we can equally narrow it further by selecting the gender. If you sell products that we service both genders, you leave it at both genders. If you have a need to target just women, you can keep it at just women. If you feel you want to focus on just men, you can keep it at just men. All right, so this depends on what you want to do, the product you're selling, or your marketing goals. All right, so I'm just going to leave it at both of them. So here, this is where we have to do the detailed targeting, where we have where we can add interest, demographics, and behaviors. This is one of the most important parts of Facebook, because like I said, Facebook is an interest-based platform, so it's important that you get your targeting correctly. So you come here where it says edit, and from here you can, let's say you are a food vendor, all right, and you are trying to get people who are interested in food, or you have an e-commerce store, you are trying to sell a product. So there are ways you can do your targeting. I'm going to make a more extended video about how the ways you can target on Facebook or target effectively on Facebook. So I'll be putting the link in the description too, or up here, so you get a proper hang on how you can target on Facebook. So let's do something very generic for now. So let's say you sell food, or you're a food vendor and you want to target people who might be interested in food. So you come here and you type food, and Facebook is going to give you options. As you can see, we have food as an interest, we have fast food as an interest, we have organic food as interest. This simply means you'll be looking at people who are interested in food. We have snack food, we have chicken food, food and wine, and all of that. So we are just looking for people who are interested in food because, of course, we sell food. So you now have selected that, and you have another option which says you can, through the suggestion, you can have other persons who are interested in food. So this is foodie, this is eating, food and restaurant as a demographics. All right, but or you can have cooking, local food, cuisines, dinner recipes, and all of that. But we are satisfied with just food for now. All right, so we are going to ignore all of that. So as you can see again from here, our potential reach has dropped again to 7.2 million persons because we are narrowing. All right, so we've gotten our audience and we are cool with that. So we come to where it says placement, and this is important. Placement simply means where you want this advert to show. If you are placing it on automatic, you are telling Facebook that we trust you, Facebook, help us do this targeting. All right, and Facebook will on their own take your advert and distribute it to places on their network, the advertising networks, where they think these adverts will do better for you. All right, I personally do not think you should do this from the scratch if you've never done advert before. I think you should go to the manual placements where you decide exactly where you want your adverts to be showing, because we probably do not want our adverts to show on the audience network, and we probably do not want it to show on Messenger. We might just want it to show on just Instagram and Facebook, or even just Facebook. So you can select where you want this advert to show, and as you can see, as you select, the audience will reduce, the audience size will reduce, but we are working with what we want to work with. So from here, even after selecting Facebook, you can come down here and you select the part of Facebook where you want this advert to show. So if you want it to just show on only the news feed, you can just keep it at just the news feed. If you want it to show on the video feeds too, you can leave it there. If you want it to show on the right column, this is for people who are on desktop. All right, people who will be accessing their Facebook on desktop. So you can just uncheck that if you do not like that, if you do not want that. So Facebook groups feeds. All right, I think this is actually new, and I think this is going to be fire soon. All right, so you can decide if you want it to show there. All right, or you can uncheck it if you don't want it. So down here you can select Facebook stories, in streams. All right, you can uncheck Facebook search. We don't want it to show on searches. We don't want it to show on in articles and all of that. So we selected where we want this adverts to show, and want it to show just on Facebook. All right, so we are done with our placement. So Facebook will be showing this advert where we've instructed them, or where we've instructed the machine to show the adverts to. So we have already optimized for link clicks, or you can optimize for impressions or landing page view, but we are just going to leave it at link clicks for now. And then we are practically done here. So you cross check and see if you like everything here. If you think you've gotten exactly what you want to do, then you can click on the next button here. So we go to the next phase, which is now the add phase, where we have to select our page, select our what's it called, select our creative, our videos, our images, right, our primary text, and all of that good stuff. So this is where we get to do it. All right, so here you have to select the page where you want this advert to show, because for you to be able to run adverts, you need a Facebook page where the adverts will show. So you come here and then you select the page you want to use. So I'm just going to select a random one. I just select this one, all right, and then you come here where it says this is the ad setup, all right. So if you want to create an advert using a post you have already created on your Facebook page, you can do that by using this this option here, which says use existing posts. So this means you can now go to your Facebook and select a post from the Facebook page. So I do not have any post on this page. It's a brand new page, all right. So but if you have posts on the page you selected, you're going to see them here. You're going to see all of them here, and then you select the one you want to use, all right. So let me select a page that has some posts, so you just see how this is done. So I'm going to pick which one. Okay, let me use this one because this page has posts already. So once you've selected that, you come to select the post, and then you can see some of the posts I have on that page. So you can select any of the posts here and then use it, all right. So that's how it pops. If you want to create your post, if you want to create the ad instantly, you now use create ad, which I actually prefer because we call it ghost ad. So once people see this advert, they will not be seeing it directly on the page, but they will be seeing the advert and be seeing it coming from the page, but they cannot see it directly from the page. So that depends exactly on what you want to do. So you decide on what you want to do, and then you are ready to proceed. So after we've selected create ad, you have to select if you want it to be a single image or a video, or if you want it to be carousels. Carousels are images lined up to 10, from 2 to 10, so people can just go through them, swipe them the way you have them placed on Instagram, or you can use collection, group of items, all right. So we are just going to leave it at single image or videos. But if your product requires that you have multiple images or multiple videos that you want to show, you can use carousels. This is perfect for it, so people can see multiple images, multiple videos, all right. But we are using a single image, so we are going to a single image or a single video, so we are going to select this one. Now we come down to where we now select what we've said we want to select, which is a single image. So you come here and you click on add media, and then you can decide if you want to add image or video. So I'm just going to select an image, all right. So it equally takes you back to the page, and you can select the pictures you want. So I'm just going to use this picture here, all right. So I'm just going to use that, and then I select next. As you can see, it gives you the option to either crop this, all right, crop it. If you, for instance, this shows on the feed, and this is the recommended size. This is the original size. You can edit it to become the recommended size, which is 1:1, all right, or you can leave it at the original. You notice the differences as you select them, all right. And here this other place shows you how it appears on stories, all right, the Facebook story. So you can use your regular style or the vertical style. So we cannot crop this because this picture was not snapped to fit into the 9:16 that is recommended. So you can leave it at original, and then we continue to next. We say we are fine with that, you continue to next, all right. Now you can see that we have previews of how your adverts will be showing here. This is how it's going to show on the Facebook feed, and this is how it's going to show on the marketplace, and this is how it's going to show on the video feeds, all right. So we have that sorted, and now we come here where it says we can put our primary text. Your primary text is like your ad copy, and this is where you tell people what you are selling or what you want them to do, all right. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to write something brief and almost meaningless. This is my ad copy. Alright, so you write exactly what you want people to do, or your primary text. That's where you just put it. As you can see, it changes. This is how it shows. You can write as much as you want, but it's always advisable to keep it short, precise, and very, very exciting so people can click on your advert. This is actually very important because it affects how well your ad will do. Alright, so we have that, and then we now have to set the headline. Alright, you can set the headline, or you can set the description, but both these two are optional, so you just do what you want to do. Down here we come where we have to put our website link. Alright, so this is your URL, and this is where people are being directed to. So I'm just going to put any URL here. So I just use facebook.com, but you must use your correct URL. If you are selling a product, you use your landing page. If you are trying to generate lead, you can use equally your landing page or your form, regardless. This depends on whatever you want to do. All right, so you must have the URL set. If you want them to come to WhatsApp, you can equally use your short link from WhatsApp and put it here. All right, if you want them to go to your Instagram account, you can put your Instagram profile here and put it here, and then you'll be ready to go. So here where it says this is a call to action, you can select for whatever you want. If you're selling a product, you can use shop now. If you want them to, if they are supposed to get further information, you can say see more, or listing now, book now, contact us, whatever you want to do, and you'll be fine. All right, so we are selecting shop now because we are trying to sell a product. So we have that set. All right, so this is showing us our Facebook URL, and as you can see, this is how it's going to show. All right, but you must have your own URL. Don't run free adverts for Facebook. All right, so that's practically all we have to do, and if you've gotten all this correctly, you are ready to publish your advert. And then once you publish your advert right here, your adverts will go to the review team, and the review team will look at the advert, and if you've complied with the Facebook advertising policies, they are going to approve your advert, and your adverts can then go live, and people will begin to see it, and people will begin to engage with it. So that, my friend, is how you create Facebook ads from scratch to finish. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, you can give this video a thumbs up so that this video will do well on Facebook and on YouTube, and other persons can get to see it and find value in it. So that'll be all for today. My name is Goodwill. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.